The music in this game is so good. It's so good. Like, instantly, I pop into the game, and this kind of, again, the mysterious, the kind of like, but also like at the same time too, it like has such like a smoothness to the beat as well. It's really cool. Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Warmer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Your Turn to Die. And I believe we're getting out of here. We just found someone in the locker, which I think is gonna be a new character, which probably would make sense why there was names we saw that we didn't recognize, possibly. Oh, Joe came to find us? Wait, what the hell? What's that? He suddenly fainted as soon as he saw me. Joe, give me a hand. Got it, let's carry him to the others. That was the plan. It's good to have Joe here as well, right? I'm assuming Joe probably was like, man, like, he probably felt bad. Well, he already said he felt bad, so like, it's not like it's a surprise that he came looking for us as well. Let's go to the central hall. Can we talk to you? I'm so bad with the mouse here. What's up with that guy? He lost consciousness. I don't know nothing. Have somebody you know check him. Check him. Who's someone who would know? Keiji? Do you think Keiji might be good? He's a police officer, right? They'd know, at the very least, they'd know, like, CPR, right? Well, like, I think, you know, not just police officers know that, but here we go, okay. Hey, Sarah, is that? What? The hell is this about? The guy on your shoulder. Lend me a hand, please, you see? I told him what happened in the red room. So lend me a hand, you see? I do love the dialogue in this game. I think it's always very natural to me, in my opinion. In my view. Relax, he just fainted. Who in the world is this guy? He's got a collar, so he's part of this as well. He's on our side. Listen, I don't want to tie him up. That's so weird. Would be nice. As the friendly neighborhood policeman, though, I'm worried about how we haven't seen him before. I say it's weird. I want to make this clear now, because I know that, like, you know, some people are going to give their insight now and probably say they want to tie him up. I don't think it's too weird to be like, we should, like, tie someone up until we figure out who they are, but also at the same time, too, I do believe that we probably have a better chance of defending ourselves with the amount of numbers that we have here, that we probably don't need to tie him up. That's true. He was in the red room this whole time? Or was he in the room? It'll be hard to figure out his situation until he wakes up. As long as he doesn't move, should be fine. Once he's up, let's leisurely question him. As I felt a bit of relief, my attention unavoidably turned towards the situation in the room. Of course, it's still so horrible. Keiji, are Now and Jin still? Yeah. Still the same as ever. Man, it's so hard to process, right? From, like, the perspective of Now, who, like, knew Mishima so well, and then the perspective of Jin, who's just a little kid. Just a little kid. They haven't moved an inch. Hurts me to see, too. Shouldn't you leave? Might you want to investigate? Yeah, you'll last this, I guess. Well, yeah. It's hard, but somebody's got to do it. I just so happen to be a pro. Though this is my first time investigating a body I once talked to. Interesting. Yeah, because that is a different perspective, right? It's the idea of, like, you know, you know, as a police officer or a detective, you're probably, you know, investigating bodies and crime scenes that aren't for people that you know. And if it is somebody you know, they usually don't let you do the case itself, right? For sure. It is hard for you after all, huh? Dummy. Now it's got it a million times worse. Joe asking an interesting question there. Losing somebody she respects. Man. Is there someone you respect, Keiji? Maybe there was. Oh? A message for those in the room? So it's interesting because I think Joe was trying to probe a little bit more into Keiji 110%. For sure. Please exit the room quickly to allow for retrieval of the... Oh, so it's like they're not going to come in here without us being gone, because they're not going to want us to see who's going to take the corpse. Retrieval of the corpse? Oh, no. Don't be ridiculous. I won't give you the professor to anyone. Define someone up to... Oh, no, please. And here's the thing. I understand how she feels. I understand how terrifying this is and how horrible this is and how horrific this is. But I don't want Now getting hurt either. Fog dissemination? Like before. That gas again. No. Stop. Please stop. The professor isn't dead at all. Wait, he's not dead? His head fell off, though. With that, now took part of Mishima and put in a box. In the box the Katara brought. She's bringing her head with. Oh my god, he's bringing his head. Sorry, I'm all over the place with my reading today, guys. I'm all over the place. She's bringing his head with us. I'm not sure about this. What are you doing, young? You shouldn't do that. Please get out of my way. She's not in the right mind, guys, at all. Now brushed the others aside and took off running. Oh my god. Hold on, meow. Jin running after her too. This isn't good. Sarah, Joe, let's give chase. Yeah, she's not in the right mind. She's not in the right mind whatsoever. How could she be? Please, now's lost her cool, so treat her carefully. Exactly, you're 100% correct, Rico. She is not in the right place right now. We shouldn't be forceful with her or aggressive. She is in a very dark place right now. It's not fair. Where'd she go? No, wait, did she go upstairs? Oh, she went up the stairs, possibly. That would be... I wonder, does that start the next game as soon as we go upstairs? Or is it like everyone have to go upstairs at the same time? I'm sure that we'll find out when we go to the central hallway where she's gone. Oh, Katara wasn't here. Did he go after her? Did he go to the second floor? What do we do? Split up and search? All search the second floor? I feel like we should all stick together. No way. Oh, you're right. I didn't catch that. That's my bad. What if she's on the first floor? I'll search down here and you two look upstairs. Please, Keiji. Gotcha. Come back right away if you find her, Sarah. I get that. No, at first I was like, oh, I don't want us all to get like lost and separated, but he meant more just like, oh, we need to look down here as well. Let's hurry. Yeah. Whoa. What's up with these doors? It's the second floor, eh? Lots of doors. Where could she have gone? So there's Spromirspa. So let's check SB. A yellow SB door. A mirror door. Like mirror? A row door. Another SB door. A red SB door. Large iron bars block the passage. What do we do with this? Can we go into one of the doors? Oh, we can. Okay, I was thinking, are they locked or something? Let's go with red first, I guess. Whoa, look at this. It's like a full like pool. And again, the artwork is so good in this game. I love the kind of pixelated 2D art. It's really, really cute sometimes. She's not here. But look at all this stuff. The spa is full of warm water. Fill the bottle? Sure, yeah, that makes sense, right? Yeah, I think that's a good thing to have, right? Something anyway. What's this guy? A statue that looks like a penguin. I'm not a penguin. What? He just spoke to us. I mean, I'm not surprised when paintings are speaking to us, I guess, at this stage. An elegant painted with Mount Fuji. This is how people... I only know this from, like, Haikyuu, right? Like, it's like people then sit here after they've had, the bath and, like, washed their hair and stuff. Despite there being no shower, there's shampoo and the like here. A row of mirrors. Is that another doorway over there? There's a small sauna in the darkness. It's not warm. Should we go into the sauna? No, okay. So I think we've explored everything we can here. Love the reflections in the water as well. So we got some warm water at the very least. So let's go into the row door. This is so interesting, man. Because when it comes to like the emotions of what's happening here right now, right? Like, you have to understand from her perspective, this is the guy that saved her life. This is the guy that probably was a mentor for her. And now, like, you know, she's watched as... There's the many things are going through our heads. You can imagine what's going through her head. Because, like, as we said last episode, this also, like, means that, like, hey, any of us can die. She can die. It also means we're not safe. But then it also means that, like, you know, someone as, like, supportive to her as Mishima, like, just being dead all of a sudden is probably a very shocking thing. And if you're in here, like, you know, just like Joe was kind of our, like, you know, pillar for us, like, you know, like, I'm not saying he's, like, you know, a support pillar, like, in a grand sense, but, like, someone to, like, latch onto, right? We know Joe. Okay, Joe's here, right? Whereas with her, it was probably Mishima, right? Oh, Mishima's here. I know Mishima's here, right? I'm scared, but this guy I respect is here. Having him being gone right in front of her as well. And let's just be honest as well, seeing his head be, like decapitated. Like... all this horrific stuff means that she's not being able to come to terms with it, and they're not giving anyone a chance to come to terms with it. It's not like you have 2 weeks after this, you know, of a vacation from the escape rooms, you know? It's not like that. So I feel for... Oh, Jin! Big sis Sarah. Oh, big sis Sarah. Help me out. I was looking for big sis now. I will definitely help you out of this, Jin. What the hell? An iron cage. How can we... I wouldn't go touching that. Why? What? It's lowering down into the freaking... It's sinking lower and lower. No way. I'm scared. How do we, like... Help big sis Sarah? Think I have to lift up the cage, destroy the cage, don't touch it, and withdraw? What are you talking about? Lift up the cage together. He said don't touch it. He said don't touch it. Does that mean we... I'm so worried if we make the wrong decision here that like something bad will happen to this kid. I'm so worried. Because he said don't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. And then when we touched it, it lowered down. So do we go back? I don't know. Because destroy the cage sounds like it could hurt him as well. Should we don't touch it? I'm thinking don't touch it and withdraw. Because Keiji said don't touch it. We can't do anything about the cage. Oh, it's going down anyway. Get me out of here. The cage stopped completely buried in the ground. Please say that didn't kill him. Jin! It's not budging. What should I do? There, maybe? Huh? This is It's a ladder. This must be so terrifying. This is a little kid being trapped in this cage. This way, Sarah. I had to go with my instincts on that, guys, as well. I don't know if I got that wrong. Because I was thinking to myself, like maybe if we destroy it, it could hurt him. And then also, like, Keiji said not to touch it. A ladder leading down. That's so terrifying. That poor kid. Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive. Oh, well, what's this? Jin, are you okay? He's not even speaking. This appears to be a computer screen. I'm lousy with machines. Something's written here. Birdcage game. Free the bird. What? Is this gonna be like an escape room type thing like they did before? Hold down the green switch to raise the output to maximum. What? Don't let your guard down. Wicked mass will come and kill those. What are we doing? Shine the holy light on the masks and wait for the opportunity to keep holding. Wait, so we have to raise it up there and stop the masks that are gonna appear? Is that what we're saying? So we just have to hold down this button. But if the mask appears, let go and shine the holy light. This is going to be terrifying. This is like some sort of like FNAF stuff, man. This is going to be terrifying. Especially since like it's a little kid, right? Wonder what light means. There's a flashlight below the screen. That'd be our holy light. I'm so scared about this, man. Pick up the flashlight. So do we click on this to have it work? How does this work? Should I press it? So we have to raise it up like as much as possible? What? Looks like it's starting. Oh my god, what? Oh god. No, not move. Oh god, guys, this without a mouse is gonna be really treacherous. No, oh my god, I should be playing with a mouse. Oh no, we just have to click them? Oh, okay. That's way different. Oh, guys, I'm gonna be terrible at this. I'm so sorry. Because of my not using an actual mouse. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I might just like see if we can maybe hook up a mouse for this. Cause like that's all that's in this game. Is that death? That's how fast. Yeah, because that's all that's in this game is like mouse controls. There's like no other controls. Okay, so I've actually connected a mouse instead. And you guys know I'm not usually that much of like a mouse person. I don't like using a mouse. It's not really like my style with games, but I feel like it's one of those situations where like this is literally a point and click game, so like it's not going to impede me that much. In fact, it will help a lot more. Whereas like say if I was playing a shooter, like I would not be able to get the hang of it with a mouse and keyboard at all, I don't think. At least for now anyway. So I think what I'm going to try and do this time around, I might like try and do something different. So maybe we try and like lift up the cage. Yeah, why not try something different if we have a chance to? Get me out of here. So that didn't work out at all. So no matter what, he goes down there. But that's fine though. I think it's like not that it's fine what happened. It's more just a case of just like it happened, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, we couldn't have lifted it up anyway. Yeah. So I think saving here would be a good idea as well. So like I'll come back with this at the start of this game as well. Hopefully this will make it easier. We'll see. Press. Yeah, I'd say it's easier. I'd say it's easier. Oh, but see, we can't even like for a second. Oh. Oh, my bad. This is kind of a creepy idea anyway, right? Like imagine like, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it's like last time it was all like 3 hits we took before we died. So we're already gone. This is insane. But it's a fun idea. Like it's like one of those things where like it's like a really cool mini game that like is actually pretty intense. Right? And like you have to like do like management, you have to think on your feet, you have to watch out for anything that comes up on the screen. Luckily like they're very like bright in the darkness, right? So it actually works out pretty well. And they do give you a little bit of leeway there, I feel like. To not just let you just get killed. That was a nice little bunch there. I feel so bad for Jin. That was almost death. Because I think it was 3 last time, right? We've come so far. Even if we get a split... Oh! I think I'll continue to play with mouse just again, because this is point and click. It makes sense. Oh no, we might as well wait to come back up. I don't know why I was waiting for them to come back up there, but... They do give you a little bit of leeway though. But I love how intense this is, man. My heart is like, as we're getting closer, the more the bar goes up, the more like my heart pounds. You see what they did there as well? That has to be intentional, giving you almost the last stretch without any faces. And then like the faces show up like right away. We did it. Okay, we did it. That's a really fun minigame. A really fun minigame. Can it be free now? The flashlight's still working too. Oh well, because we could have used a nice little flashlight. Sorry if the mouse is like annoying as well, guys. Because again, I like usually the mouse will go off the screen with the good. Well, actually, we can use both. We can use controller and mouse. That's perfect, actually. Yeah, yeah, perfect. When we're not doing like some intense mini games, we can just like use the controller. Sorry, he said I missed that text there. That's my bad, guys. When I was just thinking about that as well. Jin, are you okay? This is terrifying for yourself. Jin? I bet that was scary. It's okay now. Of course it was terrifying. Keiji picked up the trembling Jin and set him down. Like he's just a little kid. Big sis Sarah? Jin dove into my chest. Oh. He like hugged us? It's okay. Oh my god. The poor kid. Like how terrifying would this be? Now let's go. Like, here's the thing, as we always say, like, it's this stuff would be terrifying as an adult, right? As a teenager, whatever. This is like a little wee baby. You know what I mean? Like, you go from playing around with your animal, head like hood thing, and you're playing, whatever your games forever. You're going to school, you're making your friend, whatever you're doing, right, as a kid, and then you go to this. You're trapped in a cage, like. And then even like the hugging Sarah thing as well, like all he's thinking as well, like, oh my God, this gal saved my life as well. So freaking hard, man. That poor kid. Let's go to the roll room. So freaking crazy, man. Like, again, because we talk about like it's a video game, right, with a really cool mechanic here. Like, this is really, really fun to use. But also at the same time too, we have to like acknowledge the fact, right, that this is also a traumatic experience for everyone involved. It's horrible. We get out of here as well. Second floor landing. No, now, huh? Seems the second floor was a bust. We didn't go in the other two doors. I hope Joe found her on the first floor. Speaking of Joe, right, I made him that promise. Try probing Keiji. Ask about Nao's well-being. Well, like, we know. I don't think we need to, like, how can we, like, asking Keiji about Nao's well-being I don't think will help us, will it? Yeah, let's try probing on Keiji, because I feel like even now, we know Nao's not in the right state of mind. I feel like he does, and he didn't even, like, talk to her during that time, or at least it didn't seem like he talked to her. Even policemen get bad luck sometimes, huh? Sure isn't great, is it? Maybe I'll have to retire. I guess I'll just dodge the question if I beat around the bush. Kind of thing with Keiji, earlier you said there was someone you looked up to. Did I say that? Look at this sprite. Very casual. Yes. Do you not want to talk about it? You're really sharp as a tack. Was means it was someone in his past. I absolutely want to know. I mean, we can ask, right? Like, if he doesn't want to talk after that, it's fine, right? I want to know more about you, Keiji. Now, that's strange. Trying to evade the question again? I mean, if something, here's the thing though, and this answer that we had here trying to evade the question, if it is something traumatic for him, I don't want him to like have to spill it. Like, again, I'd stop pushing after this 110%. I don't want him to like just say something that's traumatic. Got it, I'll do this. If you survive the main game, I'll tell you. Okay. So you're saying we're really going to do the main game? I mean, I guess I didn't think of it when he said this, because I just assumed like we were going to do it anyway, of course, but like, I guess this is interesting, like when he said when we do the main game, it's like, it's an acceptance that we are doing the main game. That'll be easy to avoid. These people aren't going to allow that. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly why I didn't even think twice about that. Are we going to be doing it or not? Because there's no way we could get out of it. And once it begins, everyone will be serious. That's another way to look at it too. All of a sudden, it changes people's personalities. I mean, like, we've seen it again. I'm. There's no point in not comparing it. I played Danganronpa. We played games that has, like, death game elements to it, right? People's personalities do change when you back them into a corner. Now, myself, I don't want to die either. Exactly. And again, here's the thing. I know this is supposed to be maybe a more creepier conversation where it's kind of like, and it is, it's like unnerving because it's like, oh, he's just saying outright, I'm doing it, right? That's the whole point of this. It's supposed to be like Keiji's like accepting this 110%. And while like I think that is something to be unnerved by, especially if you're looking at this from a realist perspective, someone just outwardly saying like, yeah, I'm going to do this, right? That is something to be unnerved by. I also look at it from the other perspective where I'm like, he's accepting something that like the players probably accepted is going to happen as well. And he's also being honest about how people will like kind of like change as time goes on too. But that doesn't change the fact that like, as from Sarah's perspective, hearing someone be like, yeah, we're doing this and I'm not going to die, It's like almost an acceptance of like, the situation they're in, which a lot of people don't want to do. Of course they don't. And why would you want to accept it? Keiji, I'm disillusioned. I don't want to die either. Well, we'll say, yeah, of course you don't want to die. I'd hate to die too. Nobody wants to die. It'll be an ugly struggle, that's for sure. Maybe we'll all come to hate each other. Now, this is what's so crazy as well, is right, like, you can't kill Keiji for thinking like this because, like, it's obviously he's a little bit calmer than everyone else, and he's not wrong when he says that, like, with stuff like this, people might end up, like, despising each other. But again, I'm looking at it from, like, Sarah's perspective as well, where, like, we're sitting here going, like, she's like, this dude has, like, thought about this a lot. But if you survive regardless and you're still curious about me, I'll be fine telling you and you alone. Why just me? He's like, he almost had a big interest in us, right? I'll definitely look for a way to sidestep the main game. Right. Just be ready. Let's, yeah, like, to me, like, as I said there, like, what Keiji's saying is not wrong. I think we can all acknowledge that, right? That what he's saying is actually, like, very truthful in a way. Like, this is how this stuff kind of ends up sometimes. And it's not just this. We've seen it in many other games with different situations, and not just in real world situations. If you put people in a small space with limited resources, and only some of them can get out of there, and they know only some of them can get out of there, like, even the most noble of people might change their perspective as time goes on. Sarah's right in what she's saying, like kind of being weirded out that he's kind of like being so accepting of this. But I also have to look at it from Keiji's perspective and be like, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But it is like the cold acceptance, because even like Sarah's like, I'm going to sidestep this game. I'm going to try and sidestep it. Because that's what most people would think, right? That's what anyone would think. We have to find a way to not kill each other. We have to find a way to not end up like Mishima and find a way out of this game. But he's kind of saying like, hey, you're going to have to like accept it at some point. Should we go to the mirror room then? And see what's happening there. Oh god, look at that, the blood stain. A painting of a man shot to death. A painting of a hand holding a gun. Oh wait, flip to the back side? Are we mirroring the other room? Is that what we're trying to do here? A blurry mirror only vaguely reflects me. To reflect the same image in both mirrors, I need either a twin or a life-size doll that just looks just like me. There's 4 flowers here and 2 flowers there. There's a puddle here. There's a puddle in the corner of the room. There's a scale here. A scale is stuck in place and it can't be moved. Scale's tipped to the right. Move the weight to the other side. I mean, we can, but I don't think it's going to change much right now. Oh. In another room. I guess it did change something right now. An ice sculpture. So I wonder if we're going to have to do stuff to kind of like rearrange this room with someone. Because look at this here. The wallpaper on the window tear off. Came off easily. Okay. Oh, we have a painting here. Can we put this... Wait a second. Can we put this here? And do we have to have him be shot? No way. Take the painting. Left. Oh. And then we swap them around. So then, okay. And we put the right painting up here. Or he... Is it? No, we put this one here. And then put the left one up here. Yeah, something happened there. They shot the man in the painting. So we are trying to mirror this in some way. Can we take like some flowers and put in the other pot? Take one out. Yeah, take out one so it's like we are trying to mirror this place. The ice sculpture also melted, by the way, so we have to figure out a way to... the warm water! The warm water! We can like melt it with the warm water. This is actually really fun. And we're supposed to be finding now the poor gal. Yeah, but you know, when you see a puzzle, you're going to try and do it here. So everything is the same minus this squirty bottle. And we need something with that too, but something changed in the room. And also this is kind of like a bit foggy. Not as a sparkling mirror just reflects me. Maybe I'm a little tired, so we have to clean the mirror. Okay, let's go find now as well. Because I'm sure we'll have to do some more of this later. Should we try go to the SP room as well? Oh, sorry, SP room red. Oh, the water drained. A bat stopper. For stopping bats. About time someone stopped them. Splashing about the place. Interesting. So it's like it's mirrored here as well. I don't think we need to take a dip right now. That's just what I'm thinking. Wait, so we can drain. Okay, let's see now. So whatever side of the scale we go on, we drain that side. It seems. So if I tilt this to the right, that will then change this thing as well. This is really cool. So let's go to the SP room yellow. Do we put the stopper in here? No. What if we use the stopper to put the scales and match the scales? Like, because they said it's small and heavy. Right? Think that would work? Yes. It'll be balanced perfectly. The only thing we have now is this spray bottle and the mirror. Oh, maybe if we spray it will stop being shiny and be a bit more foggy. Yes. I think everything's mirrored. Frick it, that's so fun. That was such a fun room. Fine grain droplets stick to the mirror. They won't come off. Everything's mirrored now, right? But maybe that's... Oh, wait. Light bulb. We can't reach it. We need something to reach it, I guess. Was there something in another room like we could use to, like, maybe one of the stools in the bath area? No, maybe not. Okay, so I wonder if like we need something else to. That's like the last thing we need to do with the mirror room is like find something else to like lift to stand on, I guess. So I'm guessing that might be a thing that comes up later. Just to double check, we'll go in there one more time. Just to double check. Yeah, because everything's the same minus the light bulbs. So we need something to stand on to get to the light bulbs, which we don't have right now. And I can't see it in the other rooms either. There wasn't something in the room where we found poor Jin, was there? I don't think so. Just to double check. Ain't gonna hurt us. Ain't no big drama. Yeah, okay, let's go down and try and find out now. But like, yeah, I'm very, very happy with how the puzzle's gone so far, at least. You think do you think they found now? Huh? Are the lights out? That's strange. Yeah, it's much darker, right? I guess we can try go to the bar first. Yeah, everything's... Oh my god, the lights are completely... It's very creepy, isn't it? Without the lights, like, this is like so... And the lights went out before, remember, they did. And there was something glow in the dark at the time. So maybe there's going to be something else we see that's kind of luminous in the dark. Possibly. Smoking area hallway, check first. Because I think it might be the cafeteria is where everyone was gathered last time at the very least. And here's the thing, even though there's not like, we might not find something here. It's always like good to like go and double check these areas because like again, what happened last time? It's like anything can trigger, you know, for sure. Nothing here. So yeah, I kind of assumed it was the cafeteria just because everyone was kind of gathered there at the time. Let's go to the smoking area hallway. And let's go to the cafeteria. Any more luminous lights? There's nobody around, by the way, which is very worrying. That light's working. What about the hidden room? What the hell? What is that? Is that Sue on the ground? Sue was lying face down in the darkness. What? Jin, are you okay? It's okay, he's breathing. Hey, get a hold of yourself. What? Sue's body is limp. What happened to him though? Sarah, check the surroundings. Right, is the laptop there? Could you look outside the room? He's a kid. Let him stay with us. The laptop's gone. There's nothing on the desk. Check under the desk. I saw a green glow toward the back. What? We got another one of these? It's a familiar card. Keiji and Jin aren't looking this way. Flip over the card. I grabbed the card. Sacrifice what? Sarah? He woke back up. I quickly returned the card to where it was. A sacrifice card? You've come too. Did he see that? Oh my god, our heart beating as well. Our heart beating. You okay? Did I pass out? You definitely did. You got whacked in the back of the head. Doesn't seem to have caused bleeding though. So someone hit him. Someone decided to hit him then and there. That's awful. Who would do that? I've been had. The laptop's gone. It must have been stolen. Did you see what was on it? I didn't figure out anything, not the password or what data was on it. Oh well. It must have been inconvenient for somebody, so somebody used the confusion to steal it 110%. Do you think they turned out the lights so they could just get the laptop? Somebody on the first floor. But are you saying it's one of us? Like, why would they want the laptop? Who could that be? Let's find now first. Now first. Hold up, Joe's searching the first floor. We shouldn't be hasty. What are you talking about? I understand, but like, now is top priority, Keiji. Now is top priority. Her safety is top priority. We'll round everyone up. We should take the time to sort things out. Is there someone malicious in our midst? That's what the thing is. I thought it was like maybe they turned out the lights so they could like sneak in and get like and hit him and take the laptop. But then why would they leave the laptop there in the first place? They're not, you know, they're meticulous in this game. Why would they leave the laptop in the first place? So what Keiji's saying actually kind of makes sense. We could have someone in here that's trying to like sabotage us in some way. We could. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Miss Sarah? Were you looking at something earlier? No. Dodge the question? I guess we can dodge the question a little bit. I don't know. What are you talking about? Did Suo see something? Do you think he actually saw something? Or at least he saw us like kind of focusing on something maybe. Huh, I see. Man, they set tension in this game and like anxiety so well. Not only now that we have this thing in the back of our mind where we're like, who hit Soa? Who hit Soa? Who, did he see the card? Is there someone malicious in our midst? And where's now? All these questions in our head at the same time. Like, you're doing such a good job of raising that tension. It's terrifying. Back to the cafeteria. Should we go into the pink room? Yeah, what a terrifying experience, man. Like, especially like, you know, just walking in and seeing him on the floor there. Yeah, I totally get what Keiji's saying though. Like, it makes sense. Because why would there be someone... Why would someone in this game who's doing this game, maybe we're back in the central hall, if you're organizing this game, why would you, unless you want to sow discontent and make everyone kind of like a bit worried? Because now what's happened is we have like a little bit of a worry about who could have done what. I know the lights are back on as well. Were you there the whole time? I wonder if he was there the whole time. But intentionally turning out the lights though. Oh, Miss Sarah and company. Kai. Yes, I am Kai. Is something the matter? We'll just talk about all meeting up. Come to think of it, Joe was saying to come gather at the bar. Huh? The lights are restored so at last I can move. Shall we all go together? So he was there this whole time. Again, it's so weird because it's very realistic in a way where Sarah doesn't want to say anything in case she upsets her potential stalker, right? So she has to wander around with them. She has to think it all the time. Again, that's like, again, a thing that is very natural that happens in real life. I talked about how, like, you know, how some girls, when they're worried about a dude, will have to be like the fake laugh, right? The fake laugh at all of his jokes because they're worried that, like, you know, like about what he's going to say next or whatever, you know? So this whole thing of like, you know, she doesn't want to say something, then like all of a sudden Kai gets a little bit on edge, and she also doesn't want to say something just in case, because now she has doubts as well. So there's a mixture of like, oh, am I safe, and do I have doubts? I don't want to set him off either, you know. It's very, very scary. Because again, as I think, if she said something right now to Keiji or Joe, there's a fuss happening, right? There's definitely a fuss happening. The light's going back on right away, but though as well, because it's like. That's what's confusing to me. Like, why would they turn out the lights and then one of us would get the laptop? Unless there's someone who, like, is working with them to get the laptop. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me. We'll find out in due time, I suppose. Sarah! You okay, Joe? Did you find now? She wasn't on the second floor. Oh, God. Wait, she wasn't on the second floor or the first floor? That's not good. Where could she be hiding? You mean she up and vanished? Oh no. Looking around the room, I found almost everyone but now had already assembled. That's very worrying. Because like, now it's a big enough place that she could be moving around constantly, but like, I don't see it that way, right? Just what is going on? Well now, everyone calm down. Who is the person tied up there? Oh, wait. Such an annoying bunch? Who's this? A prisoner? The hair! You all plus this now make everyone right? Who is this? Hey, you woke up.
Remove these ropes. So as long as you don't want me to crush you, you're gonna crush me?
This guy's a little righteous, that's troublesome. Who is this? Look at the design as well. It's a crazy design. Like, it's cool hair. Really cool hair. Really interesting.
Oh, chicken, are you?
I might have brought in someone dangerous. Talk to him? I mean, we could try and reason with him maybe, right? Do you have a second?
You?
His face softened a lot. Ah! Why is she walking around freely? Hurry! Wait, what? Somebody does he think we trapped him in the locker? What's this all of a sudden?
I don't know. Yes, I do. This girl is bad news.
Calm down. Could you start at the beginning? And could you drop a weird tone of yours? I love that Rico's like, hey, drop the tone, buddy. What is happening here? Like, it looks like a prisoner's outfit, right? Or like a traditional prisoner's outfit in some way? Because it's handcuffs too. And there's like a ball and chain. So I wonder if that's like what they're going for here. Yeah. Still a very interesting design, though. Very interesting design with the hair and everything as well. I actually love this look. The whole, like, the cheeky smile look.
Oh, look at me, getting so disconcerted.
Is this guy playing a joke on us? Listen, we don't have the time to spend on you. Was he pranking us? I'll allow you this little time for inquiries. We'll decide whether to untie you after that.
Say again? Do not try to act superior, blonde rascal.
Oh, scary. You handle the questioning, Sarah. I'm doing that too? Mr. Policeman shaking over here. Talk to me whenever you're ready. I mean, is this gonna be like a mini game as well? Because I definitely want to talk to him. What an interesting character design, and like a sudden change to, like, I guess the game is adding like a whole new different element to it as well. I'm really worried about now though. Really worried about now. I guess we just have to talk directly to Keiji. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go for it. This music's awesome. Okie dokie. We'll begin. Threat, pacify, inquire. We're doing a natural new mechanic here, questioning.
Just so it's clear, me and you are equals. Don't think I'll obediently listen to you.
So, inquire first of all, right? What should I ask him? What's your name? Please tell me your name.
And if I say no?
He won't tell me. So, should we ask him what his occupation is? Please tell me your occupation.
A wordless question. I don't feel like answering.
He won't tell me. So do we try pacify? I need to calm him down a little. Speak calmly. Ask him for his say. What do you think? You look dissatisfied. What do you want to say to us?
I'm telling you, I want to say nothing.
Should we try the other one? Speak calmly? Because now we're gonna have to threaten him. He might respond well to threats, maybe. Can you be calm, Mr. Stripey? Mr. Stripey?
A rather rude nickname, lopside hair.
Me? Me, lopside hair? That's kind of funny, though. No, I told you guys, like, one of my favorite things in, like, character traits is a character that calls himself cute. Another thing is a character that, like, has the same type of, like, thing that he's insulting me for. Lopsided hair. His hair is the definition of, like, cute character design, right? Really, really pretty character design. But, like, his hair is, like, technically lopsided. Such a rude person. So, yeah, I think he's probably going to respond well to threats. I love this character design, man. I need to be forceful. Threat hotly and emotionally, coolly and logically. Let's try this. If you refuse to even talk, I have no obligation to untie you.
Wait, you're really chafing me these ropes. I get it. I'll tell you a little.
Seems he's willing to talk now. Okay, that's good. So we have to like use those to kind of like add to the other inquiries and like stuff like it's all gonna be like very synergized. It feels like. What should I ask him? What's your name? Please tell me your name.
It's proper for you to give your name first.
I'm Sarah Shadween. Just Sarah's fine.
I am Gonbee Yamada. Call me Gonbee.
It's one old-fashioned name. It's one old-fashioned name, I mean.
And if yours isn't Cube Taro Hamburger?
Hamburger? It's Kutara Burger. Gonbee, huh? I kind of like Gonbee. I kind of like Gonbee. He's that part of the crew, guys. Untie him. Untie Gonbee. Untie him. I trust him. Let's ask what his occupation is, I guess. Please tell me your occupation.
My occupation is, well, I'm a salary man.
Dressed like that? I mean, everyone dresses differently, you know? Ooh. Seems kind of nervous about that. Looks like a prison uniform.
Fool, Japanese uniforms don't use these patterns, and the pajamas are vertically striped.
Okay. You sure are knowledgeable on the subject.
Why you? Was that a trap?
This prison seems quite tiring. Oh, even getting told by Kai. And Kai doesn't speak up about that stuff often, but yeah. Well, I guess Kai has like hit someone with a frying pan over being bad, but...
True, I was in prison for somewhat long time after borrowing from people a bit too much.
Borrowing from people? What do you mean borrowing from people? Like, you took out loans? Larceny. Oh, stealing. He was gonna give it back. Keiji. Like, you know how this goes. You take a bit of money, you give it back.
Surely even you accidentally borrowed a video game or two, right?
Oh my god, it's so true. I don't know, man. Gonbee might be the best character in the game. It's so true. I've never done that, by the way. I always give the games back. But it's so funny that he's like trying to like frame this as borrowing.
That said, I was doing my time diligently as a model prisoner. And yet, suddenly I was brought to this place.
So even this person is a victim? I know his name and occupation. I'll try asking something else. What should I ask him? Do you know the kidnappers? What do you know about the kidnappers?
Such a pest making me answer everything.
He won't answer, so we try and pacify? Maybe try and calm him down a bit this time? Speak calmly. Can't you be calm, Mr. Gonbee?
My word, how cool and collected how that cool and collected attitude peeves me.
He's pretty mad. So, do you want us to threaten you again? Coolly and logically? You want your ropes untied, right? You know what I'm trying to say, don't you?
I'm afraid I don't. With that kind of attitude, what kind of attitude is that?
I need to weaken him a little more. Wait, we have to like threaten him like hotly and emotionally? Listen here, nice hair. Listen here, really styled hair that looks really good on you. Unless you want to be punched by Katara, please tell me everything. Jesus!
I absolutely won't submit to violence, so don't even bother, alright?
So that kind of threat won't work. So we have to, I guess, ask him for a say, yeah, like, I don't want him to be punched. Like, that's kind of nice. You know? Is there something you want to say to us?
Untie these ropes quickly, Pickers. Hey,
Gonbee. Right? Don't, enough of that. So mean.
Oof, crocodile tears, yes, is no use.
I went too far. Oh, Gonbee. Then would you talk to me?
I knew those are fake tears. No, I won't.
Seems I need to do something more. What else can we do here? Should we try to like, again, speak calmly with him again?
I'm always calm.
I'm not your enemy. Can we stop arguing?
True, all it does is make me hungrier. Yet I don't care for these methods. This is no equal conversation.
So we have to ask him for his say. Gonbee like falling for the tears is very, very funny. Is there something you want to say to us?
Untie these roads quickly, high schooler.
He dropped the insult. Oh my god. He didn't want to hurt us again. Do we threaten him one more time? But this time coolly and logically?
A threat? I thought you meant no hostility.
Flip your thinking. If our positions were swapped, Gonbee, do you think you'd untie me?
Very well, I suppose I can tell you a little more.
Surprisingly, he seems to recognize he's dubious. I'm glad he feels like talking. He seems like he is like putting on this outward kind of like tough guy act, it seems like from my perspective. But like it's also very, very clear he has like, you know, emotions themselves. Like the fact, like it's very cute that he like insulted us and then drew the insult back because he was worried about insulting us. Like that is kind of cute. I like him a lot. I do like him a lot. What should I ask him? Do you know the kidnappers? What do you know about the kidnappers?
I have zero information. Before I was brought here, I had a rare plans for a visitation. But when I entered the visiting room, no one came. By the time I started to find it odd, my senses were already fading.
When you think about it, that's astounding. The organization behind this can free a prisoner. Yeah, that does take a, like, you're talking about effort there. You're talking about all the type, like, you're not just breaking someone out, but even if it's like you're doing paperwork or like paying for it, it still means they have a very wide reach. Gonbee is telling the truth at least. What should I ask him? Why were you hiding? Why were you hiding the whole time?
When I awoke, I thought to myself, yikes. This is big yikes indeed.
Oh my god, I actually love him. I actually adore him, guys. Oh no. Some vocabulary in this guy. No, he's hilarious.
A speaker said something about a trial, but it was all foolish. I'd already committed myself to hiding.
You gotta do a trial. The door closes. Hey, come out of there.
I locked the red door and lay in wait for a long time.
So he locked the red door.
Just like a tiger waiting for its prey.
So that's what that is. That we saw. He probably like peeked his head out that when we came back in, he ran back in. However, several times I did hear nearby sounds too dreadful for this world. What were they?
Don't try to feign innocence.
Huh?
Just put your hand to your chest and think.
Has Gonbee gotten some misconception about me? I think he thinks we're like not the... I don't know, maybe he thinks we're like evolved maybe? What I'm most curious about so far is those sounds. If I confirm what they are, they might tell me the reason for his attitude. So we're gonna ask these sounds again.
Sounds, what exactly did you hear? That feigned ignorance, how it annoys me.
I can't let him be freaked out. So should we try and pacify him in a way? So let's try speaking calmly first. Can't you be calm, Mr. Gonbee?
I tire of this approach.
You won't entertain me, so maybe we go for... ask him for his say. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Is there something you want to say to us?
Sarah Chidney, how many have you laid hands on us?
What? How many have you laid hands on? Oh. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean?
I know your crimes. No use playing dumb.
What does he mean by this? Don't be pompous about it. Seems I need a little something more. So maybe we should do a little bit of a threat. Threaten coolly and logically. You talked some, but if you won't tell me the important parts, I can't untie you. Too bad.
Surely I've answered at least a few of your questions.
You have, Gonbee. We're being very unfair. Let him go. Let him go. Then I'll just cut a little bit off your ropes.
What's the point if they're not untied?
He's starting to show signs of talking. So maybe we should speak calmly with him now. Can't you be calm, Mr. Gonbee?
What?
I think I made some mistake. You made some mistake, Gonbee.
Foolish, just perfection. Mistaken?
Yeah, honestly, like he's making a good point here. That's right. It's because you're so perfect that it's easy to assume you're mistaken. Wait, it's because you're so perfect that it's easy to assume that you're mistaken.
Blatant lie, don't belittle me.
Instigating him is no good. I think I'm just a step away, though. So should we try asking him for his say, then? Is there something you want to say to us? Geez, stop being pompous about it. So maybe we have to threaten him again. Maybe we have to, like, we can do, like, a hotly and emotionally, maybe? This is going nowhere. If you don't answer me properly, I'll do something terrible to you.
Something terrible.
I'll do this.
Do what? Don't tell me you'll shoot.
Shoot?
Hold on. Haste makes waste, you know. I'll tell you what you wish to know.
All right. I think I can finally ask him. Honestly, though, I really feel like we should just let him go, you know? Look at him. What could he do bad to anybody? You know what I mean? He's got a cool gothic outfit on, you know? He has a ball to play games with if you want to. He has a chain just in case someone falls over, they can hold on to the chain. You know what I mean? He has a cool hairstyle, pretty smile. No, that's all valid reasons. Don't look at me like that. That's all. You guys are invalid. Okay, let's talk with the sounds. Sounds, what exactly did you hear? The sound of a gunfight. Oh, wait, it was the shooting the dartboard? Was that what it was? Say what? My ears cut. Oh, no, it was the mini game. Oh my god, buddy. We're actually saving people's lives with that.
My ears caught it. 9 gunshots. As many as 9 people died.
He thought 9 people. Actually, that would be terrifying, though, when you think about it. Like, whilst I'm kind of like, you know, we're going to be like, dude, come on. It was just a game. From his perspective, hearing 9 gunshots and very calculated bang. 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 Not just bang, 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 bang. Calculated 9 shots. It would be scary. That would be the Russian roulette. Oh. I waited for the shots to cease and opened the door to see the situation. Oh. Is that when we came back in? That's when they opened the red door. They saw us with the gun. And she stubbornly. Oh, when we went into the red room after. This is actually very, very funny way of doing it. Honestly, like, because again, it's one of those things where like it makes perfect sense, right? From his perspective, all he sees is like a girl with a gun, and he's heard 9 gunshots before, and then we chased after him, right, to see what was happening there. Like, it's actually one of those times where, like, even though he's being like crazy, he's a crazy character, not unreasonable. You know, you would agree with that, guys, I'd say as well. Like, it's not like it's like I'm sitting here going like, oh man, like, that's crazy, man. Why would you think this, you know? It's not unreasonable.
Sergeant, it was you.
So you were scared and hid. Got in a panic because of the gunshots and saw Sarah with a revolver, phone to the mouth, and fainted? Oh my god, poor Gonbee. All we want for Gonbee is freaking, like, you know, to be okay. $1 million somewhere. Like, he was obviously down with his luck because he was borrowing money off people as well.
Don't give such a biased summary, guys.
I love that. I just love, like, the image of him surrounded by all these people in this room. And Gonbee's like, what are you doing, guys? Come on. Guys, come on, listen. The more I learn, the more unfortunate he seems. I adore him. But I can't imagine he's a villain. No, not at all. I don't get evil from him at all. I actually get, like, you know, like, the fact that he ran away and hid from us as well is, like, very, very adorable. I don't know. Is that... Oh, they'll ask the question as well, yeah. Yeah, he's quite adorable. Will you assist us? We're in the same situation. Will you help us?
Did you hear what I said? Who would assist the likes of...
I told him our story so far about the Russian roulette game. Say again. He has such, like, when he has a soft face, he's, like, really adorable.
So all this was a misunderstanding caused by my too superior insight?
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Understood. Untie me. Just quickly. Yeah, sure. Okay. You gonna help us?
You all fools. Who would assist someone they don't even know after hearing about the main game?
Wait, you heard about the main game already?
Someone among you will surely turn traitor, and only the soft-hearted fools will die. It can't only be me thinking that, correct?
Everyone's kind of like stunned into silence, right? because he's speaking something that seems like it's a truth that we all know in our hearts, but it's hard to come to terms with, right? It's definitely hard to come to terms with when someone says it. Joe, what are you doing? Joe removes Gonbee's ropes. Joe!
What is that meant to be?
I've given up on suspecting my lies. Joe! This is a really good gesture. This is honestly an unbelievably great gesture. To be like, and I feel like for me, the gesture is like, hey, even though you're saying you don't trust us, here. I'm untying you. Huh? I just can't imagine it that to be a bad guy in our midst. Joe is like being very sweet here. He's looking at everyone being like, I can't picture it. Or I can't picture it.
Giving up on thinking, eh? What do you know about these people, eh?
Well, yeah, I don't know anything, but it's all my heart says. What else can I do? Look at his like blush cheeks as well. I do think that he has a heart of gold. I do think he has a beautiful heart. He really, really does. And we saw that since the start of the game, honestly. I'm not smart anyhow, so I believe... Joe, I'm going to believe in this feeling. First of all, whoever told you not smart, F them, right? But second of all, I love someone who like is just like, hey, I don't really trust my intuition in terms of my intelligence, but I know I have... I want to trust my heart, even if I'm wrong, right? I want to trust my heart. And I do think he has a beautiful heart. I do. So, like, trusting in that beautiful heart is not the worst thing in the world, Joe. I'll tell you that much.
You say such cheesy things. Oh, well. As thanks for untying me, I'll let you go without retaliation. Oh,
what a saint. No will to help out?
I refuse, but I won't interfere. So long.
That's honestly the best you could hope for, right, in this moment. But hopefully we'll get him on our side eventually.
Man, being called cheesy sure is making me embarrassed.
Joe, I loved it. I loved it. You showing your heart on your sleeve is beautiful. And don't let anyone else say anything different. 100%. Oh, look at this. Look, everyone's like, oh, Joe. Oh, this music too. In contrast to Joe feeling awkward, the mood seemed to be lightening. 100%. That gesture, man. I'm getting chills. That's so nice. That's so beautiful. And then, of course, all because from everyone's perspective, everyone just saw Joe untie someone who could be dangerous. And oh, this music's gorgeous. So so much love in this music, right? There's such like a warmth to it in a way. It really feels like everyone sees this gesture and goes like, yeah, dude, dude not only untied this guy that could be dangerous, but he also proclaimed that he trusts all of us as well, you know? Like, I'm getting so like choked up about it. I'm getting chills. I felt like we could be unified again. But I couldn't forget. The person who attacked Suo is out there, 100%. Now, should we go search for Now all together? Yeah, let's all split up and search. Sorry, I'm still not feeling great. It's okay, have a rest, 100%. Take a rest.
Oh, hell. Jin, Kana, you guys rest here too.
Yeah, 110%, guys. It's not about weakness. It's not about anything else. You've been through a lot.
Guess we'll hold down the fort here, Jin.
I don't wanna. Jin pushed Suo away and approached me.
Big Sister, I want you to take...
Oh my god, we have like a little brother here. I think this is definitely after saving him in the game, 100%. He's kind of like attached to Sarah now, which makes sense, right? What should I do? Should we take... Again, this worries me only because, like, this could be the difference between, like, oh, are we gonna die? Is he gonna die? Is something gonna happen? What's gonna happen here? I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards taking him because I feel like he already like I feel like I want him to feel that trust is warranted. Does that make sense? I want him to feel like the trust that he has in us is actually there. And he's been through a lot. And if he's feeling that he has someone that he wants to stay attached to for a bit that makes him feel better, he's a little kid, making him feel comfortable is the best possible thing we can do. Got it, we'll look for Now together. Thanks, Meow. All right, let's go, Sarah. Yeah, look at this like image here. They do really cool stuff with that with the sprite work here, where there's like some people in the frame like that as well. It's really cool. It's so crazy with this game. As we're talking about this, by the way, guys, we're gonna end the video here. How I feel like it's like there's always an underlying feeling of like this game is really fun, right? This game is like really, really incredibly fun. The puzzles are fun. The rearranging of the room we did in this fun was really in this game was really fun as well. Even like when you're trying to save someone's life, like you don't realize it until afterwards, but the frantic nature of the game, like we did just there with poor Jin, it's fun. And I want to say that, I want to get that out of the way because I feel like for me, like I'm already personally attached to a lot of these characters and I don't want to like have the same conversation where I'm talking about like what they went through being also how much fun it is to play this game, if you make sense. Where it's like, yes, exploring this place is fun. Yes, the nervousness and anxiety that it gives you is like this really fun kind of like feeling. Not like fun in terms of like, oh my god, this is so fun to feel, but like it's like watching a horror game, right? Obviously, it's different if like, you know, there's moments like when someone dies, it's not fun, but it's not supposed to be fun. When Jin is trapped, it's not fun because it's not supposed to be fun, but the gameplay aspect is fun and the kind of horror elements are like fun to be scared, but you don't really realize afterwards until it's happened that it's kind of fun, right? So I wanted to get that out of the way because I want to make it clear that like whenever I say something is fun, it's not like Jin being trapped in a cage, not fun, feels horrible. But afterwards you're like, man, that minigame was kind of fun, right? And the same thing with like, say like the gun game, fun minigame, not a fun situation. We got to be clear with that. But in terms of like the emotions of this episode, man, Jesus freaking Christ, like opening with this stuff with now running away with the head, the corpse, the head of Mishima. I think that whole sequence there of her grabbing the head and running away with the head and being in denial that he's even dead at that point is driving home. And what they've done so well in this game is they've driven home constantly the idea that like what is happening here is very real to these people. It is affecting them all in different ways. And I think that like it's if you're going to do a game like this, you have to show like the effects of what it has on people. You have to show the emotions. You have to show all this stuff. Your Turn to Die has masterfully shown many, many times what this type of thing will happen to people throughout this game or what will do to people. We saw what happened to Kana, right? We saw in terms of her emotions. We saw like how it riled up Joe, and I know this is to a smaller extent. And when now it's like she's seeing, this is like, it shows how real this is. It's a dead body of the person that she's respected this whole time, the person that was kind of her anchor in this world. And she can't accept that he's dead because accepting he's dead is a few things to me. It's accepting that she can die. It's accepting that like they're in a very terrifying situation, and it's also then accepting that like, you know, that you're never going to see this person again. It's all those things together. And I think that like the Mishima's dead, as we said last time, kind of solidifies this idea that like we're not safe here. We're not safe at all. And there's going to be many more traumatizing things to come in this game. And we're gonna have to like look out for each other if we can. And I really feel like that's like what this game, as I said, does well. It shows the effects of what happens in these games, and they linger on what the effects are more than even the game itself and the trials itself, right? And that's not and like even the situations like the stuff with Miley and how it affected Kana and all this stuff too, like they do this to me masterfully, and can I say respectfully, right? It's actually like, it doesn't feel like once throughout, and then here's the thing, that will change, right? Because we have a character like Gonbee who's going to be making jokes all the time, apparently. But I said this last time, but I appreciate so much that with the stuff with Jin, it's taken seriously, right? It, like, and here's the thing, like, that's the tone of this game, right? I want to make this clear. Because like, for example, like I'm not saying other games don't, because again, as you're saying, we play Ace Attorney and we play Danganronpa. They also take these situations seriously while also like making jokes in between, right? That's what those games are. Your Turn to Die does that too. There's jokes like every few minutes, and there's like these like, you know, Gonbee and like people are making cracking jokes about certain situations. But just like those games that I love, when it comes time to actually focus on the actual serious situations and the effects of what's happening and how horrible these situations are, it's taken seriously, and I appreciate that so much. Just like, as I said, with like, you know, Ace Attorney, and because like with Ace Attorney, for example, it's like a similar thing where it's like there's jokes every 2 seconds in Ace Attorney, but when it comes time to talk about the actual serious things of what happened here, they'll play that sad music, they'll let you wallow in it and understand the effects of things that are happening. And in this game, I feel like they do such a good job of doing that as well, and I adore it. I really do adore it. Because I think, like, if, as I said, I'm using Ace Attorney and Danganronpa as the two main visual novels I played in my life as an example, because I'm saying those games would have failed too to me if I'm playing Ace Attorney and then, like, we're talking about someone who died and we're talking about their daughter or something. And during the scene with the daughter, like, there's like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge moment where it's like, they make a joke about the dead dad or something, or they make a joke that's like right afterwards, or they don't take it absolutely seriously. They just make a joke of like, you're going to prison, girl, like this. It's more of a thing where it's like the game is a vessel for jokes and great characters and comedic characters, just like Your Turn to Die, and funny moments and charming moments. But the crux of everything is the emotional moments that you feel throughout the game. And I'm glad that they're taking it seriously, honestly. But yeah, we had that moment with Now, which is like so serious. And of course, like her like running off as well, showing the trauma that she's facing during this whole scene too. And in trying to find her, we actually like found a couple of like different rooms in this building here. And these rooms have like very fun puzzles. I think I've almost figured out like one of the puzzles. The mirror puzzle I think is almost figured out completely. But it was a really fun time in that puzzle. But then also we saw Jin was trapped in a cage in this room as well. This moment with Jin is like again, it's another one of those things where like this game doesn't care about like how young Jin is. The people who are making this game don't care about how much of a child he is. He is a child. They don't give a damn about that. And again, it's the sadistic nature of who's running this game. They do not give a F one bit about that. And we saw that like as he's trapped in this cage and it's lowering down. Yes, he didn't die in this situation, but guys, like the trauma, what you go through this game, and it's actually a really beautiful thing what they did with this as well, where after this happened, he hugged into Sarah, and then he and then later on he wanted to stay with Sarah. That's a really well done way of writing Jin's character. This really abrasive kid who was kind of brushing a lot of things off because he was kind of like being, like you're a kid, you're rambunctious, you're trying to be like a little bit like cooler than you are, right? But the stuff that happened with Mishima and then going straight to being trapped in the cage, Mishima's death affected him. Then he was trapped in the cage. Sarah saved him. He hugged into Sarah, and now he sees Sarah as someone that can like, be back up for him. I changed my answer what I did there because again we reloaded. We might as well do something. I won't do that all the time, but I feel like for me I only chose to kind of like step back from the cage because that's what Keiji wanted to do. But I feel like I kind of not regret it, but I chose to like lift the cage instead the second time around because personally, I wanted to try. You know what I mean? But I only stepped back because Keiji was like, "Hey, don't touch it." But like again, that's my choice. In the future, we won't be able to redo choices because I only reloaded because obviously like we died, right? That's the only reason we reloaded. But I won't be changing choices like because I feel like I want to stick with my choices. There's some choices here where like I probably will like feel like I made the wrong decision, like the stuff with Kana. We're not reloading, right? But here we already did reload, so I was like, okay, let's do the choice that like let's not just like go like, oh, Keiji said don't touch it. Let's go with like what we want because that's what I want to do in the future. Just go with whatever I want to do in this game because that's what we've been doing up to that point. In that moment there, I was just like, oh, I'll take Keiji's advice. But I was then thinking like, oh, I kind of wanted to try and lift the cage. You know what I mean? So we'll go with that, right? And there's nothing wrong with taking influence from other characters. That's going to happen. But yeah, I'm glad I kind of got to lift up the cage as well. Even though it didn't work, at least we got to like do something different there as well. It's a really sweet scene with him and Jin, with her and Jin. And now we have like kind of this little kid to look after. And again, I wanted him to come with us because I want to reaffirm his trust. I want to like show that like, yeah, I'm here for him. So the best we could do that was having him like actually like, be with us in that moment and like come with us in that moment. But yeah, really, really terrifying situation for Jin. And the minigame itself, as I said, like I talked about what that was. We're not going to talk about, I don't want to talk about like how fun it was while we're talking about like how much this has affected this poor child. Because again, it shows how much they don't care about this whole situation. We also talked to Keiji as well. Not Jin doesn't care, I mean the people who run this. And Keiji like was talking about how he's going to tell us if the secrets of like all the stuff about what he's hiding if and when we survive this game. And what's so interesting about this too is that this was like one of the most poignant conversations in the whole game because Keiji's kind of accepted the fact that he's going to be in a death type of game here. And he's come to terms with it in the way that like you can't really fault him, but at the same time too, you understand why Sarah's kind of taken back a little bit. Because it's so difficult to hear someone just be like, yeah, we're going to be in a death game and people are probably going to kill each other. People are not going to trust each other. People are going to like try and like, when they're back in the corner, going to do some crazy things. Any human is going to be like, you just accepted that? Right? Even if, and then like a little bit later, you're going to be like, well, he was kind of correct. And I predict he will be correct. So it's one of those things where like, it's hard to like see someone accepting something so quickly. But also at the same time too, you also don't want to like fault him and be like, hey dude, why are you accepting this so quickly? Because it's like, he's not wrong with how this stuff usually goes psychologically, right? He's not wrong about this. But he's put a lot of emphasis on Sarah and focusing on Sarah as well. I think it's just because maybe he does have a lot of trust in her as well. But we'll see exactly where that goes as well. We then got to meet a character that was, to me... oh no, we had the lights out thing first. The lights out happened. And then the laptop was taken and Suo was knocked out. And then we found a card that said sacrifice on it. I might have to go back and reread the text because I thought the text was the same. That's why I didn't read it again. But we're going to have this sacrifice card, whatever that means. And we had to like hide it from Suo because now we have this anxiety in our heads of like, did Suo see us? Did he see the card? You know what I mean? And that would kill Has anyone ever like been in a situation where you're like worried about something even small? Because like we've all been in situations where we have anxiety about like, oh, does this person not like me? Is this person angry with me? It eats you up inside and makes you exhausted. Now that this game is like expressing that anxiety in such a fantastic way, we're just like, Suo's not saying he saw anything. He's asking us, did we see anything? And we kind of dodged the question. And now we have that anxiety in our heads now. Did he see something? Is he just lying? Is he just saying that he didn't see something because he doesn't want to like, you know, encroach on us? But someone did hit him and steal the laptop. Keiji says is one of us, right? Which makes perfect sense because why would they put a laptop there just to take it away? They're very meticulous in this game. You could argue that they put it there to sow discontent. It would, right? But at the same time, too, I'm not going to discount the idea that Keiji is saying that it could be one of us. But I do think it's just as likely that it could be someone who's messing with us in the game as well, because that would sow discontent, right? Someone gets knocked out, and then a laptop that was freely given is taken away. You're going to think that it must have been one of us. But then where is the laptop and where are they hiding it? There's not that many hiding places in here, right? Yeah, it's a very like tense situation because now we have, you know, Suo knocked out in a very like, by the way, very like the way they draw the artwork in this game is fantastic because just seeing his shoes is such a terrifying thing because the first thing you think of is like, what happened? You know, is he dead? So it's really well done sense with that too. But now we have, as I said, like it's adding all that like these feelings to this game, like where we're ending this whole episode feeling like, did Suo see us? Where is now? You know, what is the main game going to be like? Who can we trust? Is there a traitor amongst us? Can we trust Kai? Not only can we trust Kai, is Kai, because she's asking the question over and over again. We believe her 100%. I want to make that clear, but she keeps asking the question like, who is Kai? Why is he like this? So we have the Kai mystery as well. There's so many things that are going on in our heads, which is fantastic. Not fantastic that there's a stalker. I mean, fantastic that like we have all these questions because then that intrigues us to go forward and move forward. And I'm very excited to do so as well. We kind of finished up on the Gonbee thing, and Gonbee to me is like such a funny character. I'm actually really charmed by Gonbee. I think he's hilarious. But I think Gonbee was like a few things here that was really like well implemented into the story. He's a character that like instantly is like someone you might not trust. He's wearing a prison uniform. He has a ball and chain. He has handcuffs on. He went to prison for larceny or whatever. And he's very standoffish. But we notice with Gonbee, he definitely has like some sort of heart, right? Because he insulted, in a very bad insult, he shouldn't have called her this. He called her a pig. Should not call Sarah that. That's just end of. But then he realized that he upset her, and this tough exterior went from calling her a pig to a high schooler because he didn't want to upset her anymore. Which shows me that he's not a real, not a real demon? You know what I mean? It shows me that he's not a real, like, vicious person. But he is quite hilarious with the whole thing with the larceny and, like, all the stuff he's saying. And in the end, I think he serves two purposes here. I'm not saying a character has to serve a purpose, but, like, what I think that the whole scene serves a purpose to is that Gonbee is there to be like, hey, you shouldn't trust everybody in this game. I'm not going to trust you guys. Someone's going to end up dying. You can do what you want. I'm going to go by myself, whatever. It shows this kind of like lack of trust in everybody. Whereas at the same time, Joe going up without anyone saying anything and taking off his ropes shows this like inspirational, uplifting moment for Joe and for everybody there where like, okay, this guy who seems pretty untrustworthy, he says he's not going to trust any of us. Joe still sets him free because he's like, I'm not going to distrust all the people around me anymore. I just can't. And while he says it's cheesy, it's one of the best moments in the entire episode. Every single person in the room kind of feels like a bit happier because it is like such a terrifying situation, such a horrifying thing that they're involved in, such a horrific, terrifying situation. So to have this moment where one of the everyone's tense, everyone's worried about now, everyone's worried about all these situations. To have one character step up and do something that shows this big, massive trust in people and then shout from the rooftops basically that he trusts everybody else. It's big. It's a big deal. because then it's like it's one moment of like levity. We just saw someone die in front of us. Now is missing. Jin got trapped in a cage. Like all this stuff. The one moment of beautiful levity we have is Joe being like, I want to trust all of you guys. And for a split second, everyone can forget where they are for a second, or at least not forget where they are, but everyone can feel a little bit of relief. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe we can work at on the same page. Now, will that last forever? I don't know, but it was a beautiful moment regardless, so I really, really liked that moment as well. But yeah, so much happened in this episode, guys, and really, as I said, like, this game is incredible. It's so much fun to play, but it's also very dark, but I think they always, like, showcase the writing is so good, and the actual scenarios are really good too, where there's just the right amount of, like, fear and anxiety and intrigue and mystery, and also at the same time too, every character is so interesting because of their dialogue, because of their characterization, because of how much personality they have. Talking to them is always interesting. So every aspect of this game you want to see. Even now I know that here's the thing, the Mishima death, the thing that happened with poor Kana, the thing that happened with Jin, these are things we don't want to see. If we can prevent these from happening, that's the best case scenario. But I'm talking about in terms of like the quality of a game, right? If they want to make a game where like you feel unsafe, where you feel like anything could happen at any moment, where it's actually terrifying, where you don't know who to trust, where there's a heavy emphasis on emotions and trauma, and what this game can do to people, and the games itself. Like, it's not just the games, it's the games and the effect it has on people. As I said as well, Danganronpa, Ace Attorney, what I love about those games too, those trials impact the next trials, right? You can't just go through a trial in Ace Attorney and not feel it after that. Just like in Danganronpa, you can't go through a trial and not feel it after that. It's going to affect people, it's going to change people, right? Apollo Dual Destinies, perfect example, right? I'm not going to exploit anything, but like perfect example, right? It changes people, like everything changes people over time. And I think it's actually like, while it's horrible to witness, in terms of writing, it's very, very well done. It's very well done. Thank you guys so much for watching the video and supporting the channel. It means the absolute world to me as always that you guys are coming along for these journeys. And also I want to say that if you want to see these videos early, if you guys want to see these videos early, it's €1 on Patreon or YouTube members. It's the lowest tier, and you get that for the entire month, and you get every single Your Turn to Die episode early every single month for as long as the series is going on, of course, as well. Which I don't know if it'll last a full month, but it will be every single episode Your Turn to Die will be early for €1 on YouTube members and on Patreon, or whatever it is in your currency as well. If you want your name in the text credits going by right now, that is €10 or whatever it is in your currency. And that is for the whole month as well. And that's every single video you'll be in the text credits for. And if you want your name read out at the end of every single video, that is also going to be a €15 or whatever it is in your currency as well. It helps out so much. It really, really does. Thank you so much to the patrons first at the highest tier, Ty Faro 2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, The Ghost of Idizuma, Delicious Felix, Yuld, Anusta, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Liam, High Kasperian, Jared Beanham, Neo Showerite, Leah 200, Malcolm Hunday, and at the highest tier in my YouTube, Royal Gamer 7, Blasco, and Lucinagi. See you guys soon. Bye bye.